Yo, fuck, man. Dog, I'm tired. Yo, bro, look at me. Like, look at me, bro. I'm tired, dog. I'm making this video. I'm making this video. No shit, you're making this video. Sorry, a lot of things happened today. Actually, not that many things happened today. Just one thing happened today, which really was one of those things that was a sign. I took my mom's car. As a 26-year-old man, that should sound like nothing crazy, because as a 26-year-old man, I should have my license, right? Wrong. I don't have my license. So that's why when I say that I took my mom's car, it's not, it's like the beginning of a bad story. So yeah, I took my mom's car without permission to go buy nitrous oxide, something that I really enjoy doing, to be very honest. And I was gonna go and steal that shit. Straight up. I was gonna go and steal that shit. I'm not lying anymore. I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not hiding. Fuck that. I was gonna go steal that shit because I like doing it and I didn't want to pay for it. So I was gonna go steal it. And so I stole my mom's car to go steal some drugs. And as I was on my way there was two potholes perfectly aligned, one after the other, perfectly aligned with my tires. As if somebody just happened to place them there for me to fucking roll right through them and fuck my tires up, my mom's tires up. And that's exactly what happened. I drove on those, into those potholes, and you know, you hear that that sound that you know can't be good. Like, you know this is not a good sound. But alas, you just try to stay calm, pretend that, you know, it's not that bad. It's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to get to my destination. But no, the sound started getting worse as soon as I hit those potholes. But I kept trying to make sure that, I kept trying to pretend that, you know, like somehow I could still get to where I wanted to go. And then I see smoke. I see smoke. And obviously smoke is not a good sign. I see fucking smoke. So I obviously stop on the side of the highway. I put my flashers on. I call my sister, I call my brother, I call my brother-in-law, I call everybody that I could think of that could help me. But without, like, people that could help me, and I know that they're not gonna fucking give me this fucking talk of like, why the fuck did you do this? Why did you do that? Like, blah, blah, blah. You're such an idiot. Like, I didn't need that. I just needed help. So I called people that I knew would help me, would just focus on the solution, not focus on the problem, and not make me feel bad when technically I know I should feel bad, but in that instance, feeling bad isn't gonna do shit for me. I just need to focus on fixing this car, getting out of the fucking highway, and basically you know, finding a solution to this problem. So yeah, anyways. So yeah, I called my brother-in-law and he decided to come to help me and change my tire since I'm a 26-year-old man that can't fucking change a tire. And yeah, basically, as I was waiting for him, a cop pulled over and wanted to help me. No, I'm joking. The guy was actually nice. He really wanted to help me. And when he started asking me about, like, for my information, and as I said, I don't have a license. I have a learner's permit. So I can drive with somebody. But I didn't even have my learner's permit because I told myself, like, yo, I'm not expecting to get caught anyways. So why even bring a learner's permit that's not even gonna help? So just don't bring nothing, you know? Because I'm that confident in the fact that nothing bad will happen, which obviously I was fucking wrong. And anyways, the cop stops, pulls me over, fucking tells me, asks me for my information. I give him my information, asks me for my license. I tell him I don't have a license. I told him the truth. At this point, there's no point in trying to hide it. Like, just tell him the motherfucking truth, bro. So I told him the truth, and he's like, okay, that means your car is gonna get seized for 1 month. And I'm like, fuck, because my family uses that car, and we can't afford that. So I'm in the back of his cop car, giving him all my information gladly. And as he's verifying my information, he's like, wait, you're allowed to drive. You do have a license. And I'm like, what? In my head, I'm like, what? Like, obviously that's bullshit. But in the moment, you know, I tried to play along, and I was like, oh yeah, well, I haven't driven in a long time, so I don't remember. I don't know if my license is suspended or not. So that's all I said. And then he's like, yeah, well, you're able to drive. You're just not allowed to drive from midnight to 5 a.m. and you're not allowed to drink at all while you're behind the wheel. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I forgot my license at home. And so then he's like, okay, well, your car's not gonna get seized. You can just, we're gonna call a tow truck because you can't change the tire on the side of the highway. It's a risk. And then we'll let you go. So they ended up letting me go. The guy said, you know, you've been good to me. You gave me all the information I needed, etc., etc. So I'll be good to you. I could give you this. I could give you that. I could give you a ticket for your mom. I could seize your car. I could do all this. But, you know, I'm not going to do that because you were nice. So I'll be nice. And he let me go with my brother-in-law. And then we went to a parking lot and we changed the tire. I got scammed by the tow truck, but that's the cost of fucking doing dumb shit. And then I went home. And that was like the best worst case scenario that could have happened. But remember, I went to go buy drugs. Drugs that I knew I have no business doing because I'm a 26-year-old broke man living with their parents. And it's not even about money, it's just being selfish. Why am I not thinking about my future? Why am I not thinking about my future kids, my future grandkids, my future ancestors? Because I'm selfish. These actions that I'm doing is only these actions that I'm taking are proof that I'm only thinking about myself and I'm only thinking about what I want in this moment. Instant gratification. And you know, My brain is completely fucked up, most likely. Not completely, but, you know, it's altered from, you know, the substances and all these things. But I'm not at a point of no return, you know? My brain is used to short circuiting itself to get instant gratification, but it doesn't mean that I can't make it get used to delayed gratification. I'm still 26. I'm not at the end of my days. I don't have kids, thankfully. I don't have a wife, thankfully. Or maybe if I did have a wife, I wouldn't be doing this shit. Something tells me, though, I probably would, because I don't give a fuck. Like, when I want to do something, I basically do it. Which sounds very immature of me. Because it is immature. As a 26-year-old man. So yeah. Nothing bad happened except for the fact that my parents, my family, they're kind of losing trust in me because they don't know what to expect from me. They don't know what to expect. I say one thing, then I do the other. And it's not even like I do that. It's not like I'm lying necessarily, like purposefully. I'm not like saying, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do this ever again. And then in the back of my mind, I know that I'm going to do it. Most of the time, it's not like that. It's like, I actually don't want to do it. But then I fucking negotiate with myself. And somehow, I just convince myself to think that dumb ideas are good ideas. So yeah. All this to say is that I'm making this fucking video because I am fucking tired of my bullshit. And I want to keep myself accountable. And I've always wanted to document my journey. So this is me documenting my fucking journey. I will make videos every day. I don't give a fuck if they're bad. I don't give a fuck. I literally don't give a flying shit. I will post daily, multiple times a day. I don't give a fuck. This is my personal public diary. And anybody who's feeling some type of way, who resonates with what the fuck I'm saying, you can subscribe, you can like all that bullshit. And just, we're in this together, straight up. Because I know how it feels to know your potential, but then you keep doing dumb shit because you're like purposefully not thinking. Like, you purposefully don't want to make that conscious decision. For who knows why, I don't fucking know, dog. But yeah. My family doesn't trust me. I don't fucking trust me. Which is even worse. And it's even scarier. So yeah. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon.